Major decision victories for Maryland. Getting it going, and someone who's no stranger to get it going, Maryland's lone top 10 wrestler at the moment, it's Jaxon Smith. Been making the rare jump down from 197 to 184. And he's going up now against Trent Thomas. Welcome to the new weight class, Jaxon Smith.
And Jaxon Smith, number 9 in this weight class. Another veteran-heavy player for this Terp squad. A NCAA qualifier this past year. Won a match at NCAAs before eventually falling, but a guy who brings a wealth of experience and now moving in at 184. Let's see what he can do in this debut.
So Smith getting adjusted to the new weight class. It's a rare swap of weight classes where Chase Mielnik goes from 184 up to 197, and in doing so, Jaxon Smith cuts the weight and goes down to 184, trying to see if he can be quicker and leaner here. The wrestler who was as high as number 3 last year in the 197 rankings. As there's going to be a quick challenge here. Alex Clemson throws the block for the first time today. Still no points. So we'll go back to it and we'll see Jaxon Smith working on the perimeter against Trent Thomas right in front of the Kansas State bench.
And on the other side, Ryan, for Trent Thomas, here's a guy who moved down 13 from 197 now to 184. We'll see the look at the challenge here.
So trying to work, again, right in front of that bench. Quick whistle. And trying to determine if it is a takedown, and this is challenge successful right on the perimeter. Jaxon Smith, his first takedown as a 184 wrestler here in College Park. And it goes the first 3 points against Trent Thomas.
That's 4 or 5 matches now that Maryland struck first, and it's benefited, right? They've gotten the wins out of them, but getting that early lead has just been crucial for the home squad.
Trent Thomas suffered a major decision loss to Bucknell earlier today, and DeCitas for Bucknell got over 4 minutes of riding time, so that was just completely controlled by the Bison's 197. Now Smith trying to do the same. He starts it off with a takedown, now slowly adding on the riding points, close to 30 seconds.
Yeah, Smith in control here. Again, just to go back, both wrestlers making the jump down from 197 to 184 here in this weight class, so new territory for both of them. As Jaxon Smith just starts on the attack. Good mechanics here early.
Jaxon Smith, the only 184 wrestler for Maryland, slated so far this season, as he tries to go for the single leg and comes down with the takedown.
Almost happens in a blink of an eye, right? 1 second on the other side, another second, it's a takedown point for Jaxon Smith. You blink and you might miss it.
6-1, Smith's advantage. He now tries to get Trent Thomas on his back. Working on it, and here comes the swipes for Jaxon Smith. Good pull away. Right now, they'll call it 3 near fall points. Just the 3 near fall points for 2 to 3 seconds. Puts Jaxon Smith up 9-1.
We see Jaxon Smith just building this riding time. He's had it the majority of the first set, well over 1:20 and counting, as he'll look to cap on it and make sure it stays above that threshold.
And as Trent Thomas is no stranger to, again, losing to DeCitas. DeCitas having over 4 minutes of riding time in that match. It can be so difficult to mount a comeback after a takedown happens and then the riding time comes on top. When you have an opponent that's just so successful on top, it can be difficult to mount something, a foundation.
Yeah, definitely is. See here, Jaxon Smith, number 9 in the country. Got to think if you're Thomas, staying on the attack here as we move and the set 1, beginning of set number 2 for Thomas. It's just about staying close with one of the nation's best.
Jaxon Smith, the guy that Alex Clemson said he wasn't wrestling anywhere near his potential last season as the first period ends. And Jaxon Smith's 9 points, the most by a Maryland wrestler in one frame so far in this match. But he's excited, Clemson is, to see now at this new weight class how he can, just be more of himself. Clemson said that Smith is someone who God blessed with more gifts than most athletes, and really someone who could really be talented with the resources given.
Yeah,
as he earns the riding time point there.
Jaxon Smith, you just credit the effectiveness and accountability moving up and down in the weight classes, and just really being flexible to what head coach Alan Clemson and his staff prioritize and spread the message to Smith in this offseason.
Smith, the first one to double digits. 3 takedowns and escape, and looking for another takedown. And he gets it. Jaxon Smith make it a 4th takedown. Smith's been all over this match at his new weight class of 184. Smith trying to work on the riding time, over 2 minutes in that department now.
Jaxon Smith now in major decision territory, but if you're Maryland and Jaxon Smith, you're looking to build on it, right? Still a whole period and a half to go, and he's been in control for pretty much all of it.
He's a wrestler trying to make a statement again. Top 10 at the 84 class coming into the 2024-25 season, trying to prove that he can belong here in a leaner and meaner wrestling class. Good fight there from Trent Thomas. Is awarded his 2nd escape point of the match.
So Thomas is getting these 2 escape points, but you like to think, he wants something more, right? He's staying on the attack, and he wants those takedown points along with the 3-4 points, not just the 1s for the escape.
Both wrestlers will reset in the middle at their feet. Thomas tries to work up, defended well by Jaxon Smith. Smith goes for one more takedown, and in the final moments of the 2nd period, gets his 5th.
That's just a great hold there by Jaxon Smith with time expiring too. Not even thinking about the clock, but got it done in crunch time there at the end of set number 2, extending the lead to 14.
2 minutes, 48 seconds left, or 2 minutes, 48 seconds on the riding time, I should say. 2 minutes in the 3rd period. All Jaxon Smith needs is one more takedown for what would be Maryland's first win by tech fall in this match today. He's going to have to climb back a little bit farther as Trent Thomas awarded another escape point. 3 points for Thomas. So now that disparity, 13. You need to get to be up 15 by a tech fall. So still one takedown would do it for Jaxon Smith. Smith going high, trying to work low, break the grip of Thomas. Both wrestlers working high, looking for the opportunity for a leg attack. Smith sees it, and Thomas's right leg trying to flip over. The Golden Flash wrestler. Smith working on his back, trying to pull his way out. From the back, Smith. With the hold, the stalemate's called. Reset things in the middle. 36 seconds left at the 184 weight class.
Smith didn't get what he wanted there. A good hold on the leg, was looking for 3. It's going to be reset in the middle though, but just staying with it on that right leg of Thomas over and over here in set 3.
Smith wants to win that 5th point. Win by a tech fall. Make a statement now at 184. There from Thomas, and the final takedown comes from Jaxon Smith.
So he won it by tech fall there with just 9 seconds to go in the 3rd. And seemingly will seal it.
New weight class, same Jaxon Smith at 184. The number 9 ranked Smith gets it done by tech fall, Maryland's first 5-point victory so far in this match.